Good early afternoon, 12:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Tuesday, January 3rd, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So a few things of note. The Dow is down 160 points, the S&P is down 28.5 points, and the Nasdaq's down just over 120.5 points. I want to read this first, but if you guys get a chance, make sure to look at my last update from about 4 a.m. I did XRP, Bitcoin, and XDC. Got about 400 and something views, but I know not many people probably even knew I put it out. But it's a deep dive into crypto and talked a little bit about the Asian markets. So, Ripple to win SEC case and Gary Gensler to resign this year. That's in store for Ripple Labs in 2023. Lawyers closely monitoring the Ripple versus SEC case have highlighted that the case is under Judge Therese hands and likely to go to a verdict instead of settlement. Ripple just received 1 billion XRP from the escrow account in its monthly programmatic release and sales. As the world ushered in the 23rd year of the 21st century, predictions in the cryptocurrency market, particularly on Ripple versus SEC lawsuit and XRP price, have made wild dreams. Popular crypto blogger Ben Armstrong, the creator of BitBoy Crypto, made wild predictions on the ongoing Ripple versus SEC case. According to Armstrong, SEC chairman Gary Gensler will be forced to resign from the agency. Additionally, Armstrong is highly convinced the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit will end. I mean, what a stretch that Gensler is going to resign in 2023 and the lawsuit's going to end. That's not news. Nonetheless, not all are convinced Ripple will win the lawsuit, as evident from the comment section. Furthermore, the LBRY case, which saw the underlying token classified as security, has significantly shifted momentum in the industry. The possibility of XRP getting classified as security in the United States has significantly risen with the LBRY case. However, Armstrong has predicted the case will end in 2023 in favor of Ripple. I don't really give a shit what he says. He also said Bitcoin is going to over 100K this year, and then he also said Bitcoin was going to all-time lows and not to. It's just back and forth bullshit. Notably, lawyers closely monitoring the Ripple versus SEC case have highlighted that the case is under Judge Therese's hands and likely to go on a verdict instead of a settlement, as I've been stating all along. The bigger picture on Ripple market outlook, the Ripple future outlook is largely pegged to the SEC case outcome. And like I've said, Ripple, XRP, they're not looking to settle. They're looking for clarity. And they're looking for the SEC to say that they never sold anything as an unregistered security. It's never going to happen by the SEC. They need a judgment outright from verdict. Moreover, the case outcome will determine the future of a 19 billion XRP market and also the other DeFi tokens, likely be classified as securities. Nevertheless, the company is building its payment ecosystem to encompass both financial institutions and central banks, particularly in stablecoins and CBDCs. Furthermore, the company is reportedly working with several central banks, including the Royal Monetary Authority, RMA, of Bhutan and the Republic of Palau, and developing highly interoperable CBDCs. The company is also onboarding financial institutions to tap its RippleNet network. As such, the future of Ripple and its payment services is green from several perspectives. Meanwhile, Johnny Deaton, the founder of CryptoLaws.us, thinks the hidden emails will be a huge game changer in the Ripple vs. SEC case. However, Judge Therese has implied that the hidden emails, drafts, and comments are relevant only for purposes of cross-examination or impeachment. And some, unfortunately, I think a settlement with Ripple is not in Gensler's mindset. I don't believe he's going to settle and publicly agree that ongoing and future XRP sales, including in the secondary market, are non-securities, and Ripple won't settle unless the SEC agrees, Deaton noted. So, that's what's going on. Just wanted to give you guys a little heads up. And then now let's get into the charts. As we mentioned before, the Dow Jones now is down 189 points as it's rubbing it up here a little bit. Got the US dollar currency index at 104.58, still moving up a tiny bit. Gold and silver are moving up. Commodities are up a tiny bit as well. Got the total crypto market cap down about 0.23% to 763 billion. But I'm not worried about any of that. I'm worried about XRP. And if you want to see XDC, check out my update from earlier. It was a great update. Got about 400 and something views, but I did put it out at 4 a.m., so not very many people seen it. XRP currently is still being beaten down a little bit here by this downtrending resistance. This would be the 355 line. You'd have to break above it. I know it's only at about 35 cents, but 355 would be just a little bit above it. But right now, you got to give about 35 cents to try to break back above the 371 line. It's pretty transparent here. The charts haven't changed much. And you can see, if we don't break down anymore, we could technically get supported at that 341. And then that could be your push back up to the 358 approximately, or 36 cents. So right now, you've got supporting right now on 341, and you've got the downtrending resistance you're trying to break over on the next level of 36 cents. Obviously, 355 is going to be an issue to get back above. So that's what we're looking at very closely. And if we break down the next level right here is going to be about the 324. We still have the 335 underneath, so that's in between, and then the 328, but that's just solid footing at 324. Then you can see we got this downtrending. We're still on the back side of this. And then, yeah, see, we've got to get over this. We're still being beaten down. But at 35 cents to get back into the, let me pull this out, to get back inside of the bear flag. Right now, if we were to get rejected here and not break above the bear flag, it would be a huge rejection. And then if you lost the 335, you could expect a big drop just like you've seen here. And then further because you'd be pushing back around. Right now, XRP is in a very critical stage because we're trying to prove some support here on the 20-day to push further up. But that would directly correlate with the breakdown of this 35-cent barrier. And then you'd push back up, and right here you can see it's at the 371. So, I mean, it's pretty clear what's going on. If we can get over 35 cents and 355, you might get back up to 371, but you have to get back above there, and there's no volume. The volume right now, the profile, is looking just terrible. Terrible. You had the break up, downtrending resistance, or volume profile, which is bearish. Now you're breaking down, and the volume's pretty stable. But if we get a breakdown of the 342 and we use it as a resistance here, and then break down, we're coming down to 324 after a small stop at the 335. But there's not much holding us in this area, so please pay attention to that. And then Bitcoin, and then I'm going to release this so you guys have some information this early afternoon. Bitcoin is still can't get out of this little channel, and this has been created for some time, and it looks like I did an update at 4 a.m. I talked about how it could come up to the 16,900 area if it holds the 20-day. Right now it's holding it, but there's not a lot of volume to support it. So if it breaks down a little bit from here, you could very easily see a scenario where you break right down to 15,200 approximately. Make it a little clearer on this. This is the uptrending resistance that it's failed to break over on 3 attempts now. At that 16,750 level, you break down this and lose the 16,600 support. You're looking at that 15,900 real closely in the dark. Then you can see the downtrending support line here, which is right at 16,561 approximately, 16,500. So please pay attention. And if you were to break up and break the 16.9, you could possibly break up to 17,662. But that's right now a long shot to even put in that 1,000 points. Make sure you look at my past videos if you want to join Tom's Army, if you want to show me any support. This is the update I did at 4 a.m. So if you are interested, I did XRP Bitcoin XDC. I know very many people weren't up, and it doesn't alert very many people. So when I do updates at random times overnight, nobody ever watched them. It just is what it is. It's been like that the entire time I've been on YouTube. I mean, 364 people watch it, but that's not the 1,000 normal people. So if you want to join me, XRP Future Millionaire, join Tom's Army, get the exclusive Telegram, get the exclusive emoji badges, including me of being abducted by aliens in month 1, and the I Told You So XRP emoji badge all the way up to month 12. Join me on MEXC, buy XRP in the USA. No VPN, no spot fees, no KYC. You can do up to 200x for crypto, and XRP is included on that list now. Buy it there, don't pay the spot fees, and send it to your native wallet. Crypto, you can send Tether, USDC, or whatever you can think of to get money over there. And then BitGet's also the same way. It's just in the USA. You might need a VPN now. If you're a current user, you don't. But because of regulations in the USA or threatening of regulations, they kind of cover their own ass. And then Uphold. It's my most trusted by the user. High spot fees. But I do trust my money in there, and I have over $4,000 in liquid. They're Web3 enabled, and they've got the new tax regulations up to date. So now they're all A1 with the U.S. government. Hashtag the FUD stops here.